I know. Hi, I know. A friend asked me a few months ago to make a fair waistcoat to go to Argentina now in July, and despite our weather, I'm melting here, we have to do it now. It has to be done. Despite being so warm, it's really thin, the material, and she asked me to make it double, so we're going to cut double of everything to make it as a lining as well. Following our pattern, we're going to cut 4 panels of our fabric of choice and sew them together by 2. Cut open the front and put one inside the other right sides together and stitch it all around except from the shoulders, because the right side is coming out that way. And lastly, sew the shoulders together by hand. Because I already had the measurements, I'm going to sew it together and take it to her already finished. I have tried a 12 before on her and made a few adjustments on the measurements, so it should be okay. So I'm going to trace a pattern in paper in case I get it wrong. I don't want to mess it up because I won't be able to get any of this. To make our pattern, we need to measure a few things. The length we want it to have, then around our chest and hip area, then our shoulder width, and then around the armhole. I cut 2 of them, but actually we only need 1. And when we cut it, we have to make sure to pay attention to the direction of the hairs, of the fur. So we don't end up with something like this going up. Makes no sense. With our fabric of choice folded, we are going to cut around the pattern, taking into account the fur direction, and then use these panels to cut the others. I made sure nothing moved by pinning all around it. And this is what we're working with, 2 whole waistcoats. The floor looks like our hairdressers. So I have my 2 blocks made, one for the outside and one as lining, and now is the perfect time to round out the neckline and the bottom. The other day, a few weeks ago, when I did that top with a ruffle in the front, have a look. I wanted to make a lining as a facing so the seams wouldn't be seen, but I couldn't get my head around and I turned it inside out and upside down and it didn't work. Well, in the end it did, because I did the armholes by hand. But one girl, Julia, said on the comments, why don't you do it as a waistcoat and sew everything together except for the back bit, and then turn it inside out and stitch that. And I thought, oh my God, is that possible? And my mother-in-law was here with us and she said, of course. Mi suegra me lo confirmó. So I'm going to try that now. So I'm going to pin the two waistcoats right sides together, stitch it all around except from the back neck bit, and then turn it inside out by them. Let's see. I made sure nothing moved by adding loads of pins again. So now it's time to take all the 15,000 pins out and then put it right side out. I hope it works, I really hope it works. And see how we sew the neckline by hand. We can do it with the machine. If it were another fabric, it would be fine with the machine, but I think with the fur it'll be nicer in invisible stitch. Let's just make sure we have no pins left. Well, I got married with a pin on my wedding dress and I didn't got stabbed or anything. The moment of truth now. Apparently now through the neckline we pull out and it comes out easily. I had to leave the shoulders open, didn't I? Didn't know that. The armhole area is the problem. I didn't know I had to leave the shoulder bit open, but it's not a problem. We'll unsew it in a minute. Okay. Ooh. So now I'm getting it. I have it open and the bits from the shoulders and the back neck is open. So I'm going to just stitch back together these two. Stitch this one and this. So once it's right side out, I can stitch it to the neckline. Have I said already how warm it is? So for those who don't live here, the Canaries are under a heatwave and calima. So I sew the shoulders, see, and the shoulders area from the back bit. So now I only have the neckline open. So let's go ahead. Hello. Ow! There was a pin! So these are the shoulders that go here, so it has a purpose. And I'm going to sew first the rest of the neckline, the back here, and then sew the shoulders. That is on. I take them on so you don't see the light reflected on them, you see? So here it is, all finished. It wasn't as difficult as I expected. So that's it. Obviously it's not for me, so it's a bit big on me, but I think it looks quite nice. A few images of me wearing it. Have I mentioned there is a heatwave and a calima here? I'm going to make one for myself. I haven't had any of this before and I think they're quite good. It's quite soft and it feels nice and cozy. And I remember there was one I saw on a window and it was navy blue with a belt on top and it looked really nice, really stylish. So I might have a go. So as always, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it was useful or entertaining. And don't forget, washing machine. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything next time. See you, bye. ¡Qué calor!